All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading. We are looking at August 2024. I got a pre-shuffle here. It's for you guys, actually. I mean, it's for either side. The incoming energy's attached to you or you, but they're not here. So because of what this message is, it's for you. It's basically, my fucking August 2024 write-up shown up here in a pre-shuffle. I've got the Devil, right? And it's bookended by the Seven of Swords, a card that I mentioned in my write-up. All right, it's a hidden High Priestess, a little bit of deception in the energy, and I talked about that for people, especially if you pull readings, if you're a card reader, or something like that, or you fancy yourself intuitive, one or the other. Be careful. Be careful in this energy, because we have the Seven of Swords bookending the Devil here on the surface energy of August 2024. The Devil is crossed by the Star, and then there's the Seven of Cups. We're going to talk about the rest of these other two in a moment. But right now, I just want to look at these three. All right, we've got this Devil right here is temptation a little bit. Try to avoid temptation in August. I would. Naturally flowing in are things you've asked for. Here's those gifts. Right, I gave you two different ways to look at the month of August in my write-up. One, the energy, the fluctuating polarity, so we can't tell. Sometimes things are good, are what they seem, and sometimes things aren't what they seem, that kind of thing. So again, you've got to sort of slow down and take a look at things. But we've also got a lot of gifts coming your way. A lot of things that you've asked for are coming your way. But the things that are coming your way have substance. The things that you've asked for, the things that you've manifested, the things that hurl you forward have substance. This Devil right here is talking about this balance between this. This is wealth, independence. It's the offer that looks really good, the Nine of Pentacles. The get-rich-quick scheme, if you will, in the context of having a Devil here. And here's the emotion, the Three of Cups. I'm not telling you, stay away from anything that gets you rich and just go with emotion. I'm saying there has to be a balance between these two, or you will fail the test of the month of August miserably. Okay, because you'll fall for every sales pitch that comes your way. You've got to have a balance here. That's all. Check the facts and then see how it makes you feel. If the facts check out on whatever these opportunities are, if the facts check out, fine. Then see how you feel about it. Is there a balance? Good, go forward. If not, if something's out of balance, that's your sign that there might be something funny going on, right? With that Seven of Swords. Very interesting energy. Hey, it's a very interesting pre-shuffle. It's a very interesting month. It's one of the most unique monthly write-ups I've done on a month and in my blog, sltblog.com. Go read it. It's an important month. I mean, especially if it is. It's tricky. I haven't seen energy like the month of August, like I said in my write-up, since late September through October, maybe into early November 2020. So according to my notes anyway, last time I noted we had polarity flips like this, where sometimes things are what they seem and sometimes they're not, and they mix themselves up like shuffling a deck of cards. It's fucking crazy. All right, so just pay attention. I'll guide you through it with the readings. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out. We'll have a whole bunch of energy weather updates, I'm sure, this month, or 3-card with me for sure, Let's see where we go. This first card out's before the cut. I will tell you it's a general reading, right? Might resonate, might not, but the information I'm giving you about the energy is going to be for you no matter what. Okay, that's the energy that's around us. Although it is timeless, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. I'm not a fucking time lord. All right, so I'm pulling on August, yeah, but the August energy bleeds into early September anyway, and I said that into my write-up. August and September kind of go together like a block, or at least the first half of September, energetically. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at. This first card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? Give me the soulmate cycle for August 2024, universe. Let's go. Why are we here? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Underneath it all, I talked about this in my write. Again, I mentioned the write-up. Hopefully you've read it. Please read it before you go and watch the monthly readings, because I'm not going to mention the write-up in all fucking 12 of the Zodiac fly-through thing, okay? But I did say, this is one of those months where it's the sum of its parts. You may not understand what the fuck happened here, how did I get here, until it's all over, until you look back and go, oh, I get it, right? It is what it is. It's like my Christmas story about gifts that I gave in the write-up. It's the same kind of thing. I don't know what the fucking batteries were, what the fuck are the batteries for, and that kind of thing. You find out, oh, now I get it, right? Now I get it, that kind of thing. So, at the end of the day here, Ace of Pentacles, there's something trying to happen here. Now, as far as the incoming energy goes, it's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. You've got an energy headed your way. It may or may not show up. I'm not sure if grandma's showing up or not. I don't know. It might. I think for a good number of you, it might. I said in this week's weekly reading, there's a strong chance for communication, but I hope it doesn't happen. If somebody does show up, I think the energy itself is maybe trying to slow it down a little bit. Or maybe they're slowing themselves down, because it's really better to show up when Mercury goes back into Leo, which is around the middle of the month. From mid-August on, let communication happen, right? You know, I'm all for it. Early, before that, I'm not so for it. I don't know that it goes particularly well. After the cut is the star. Oh, it's a powerful energy. It's part of the pre-shuffle coming back. Yeah, you might just get something you wanted. A lot of you with that Ace of Pentacles, right? It's because I'm tying it to the incoming energy here that I'm pulling on. Someone you wanted, something, some soulmate, soul's true purpose, something you wanted may just show up. But it's going to show up. The universe wanted to bring this back under a hidden energy of deception a little bit. You're going to have to look at it objectively. Okay? Whatever it is or whoever it is. All right? But yeah, there's a snowball's chance in hell here with the star and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, she's going slow, but we are getting somewhere. They are, you know, the car's moving, you know. All right, let's go. Not fast, but it's moving. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Let's pull a reading here. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's see. All right. Give me the soulmate cycle for August 2024, universe. August, for me, is typically a fairly boring month. I mean, yeah, we do have Lionsgate happening around the 8th. I didn't even really add it to the reading schedule. I'm going to pull on it. But Lionsgate this year, the last couple of years, it's been a big deal. This year, it's not really the big deal. It's not. It's about the core energy of everything. I'm going to pull on it, you know, but I don't think it's as spectacular as everyone. Lionsgate's a big puller. If you do a tarot channel on YouTube or something like that, Lionsgate is like your new Star Wars release. You know, it's a good one. It's guaranteed to get a lot of views. I'm being honest with you. You will notice I didn't mention Lionsgate in my fucking write-up on August 2024, and I didn't even, if you go look, I didn't even include it in my schedule of special readings. I am going to pull on it, but it'll probably just be a reading with Steve, and we'll talk about it. Because it's not really influencing too much this particular year. I'm telling you that. You could take it and dismiss it, or you can do whatever you want. I don't care. But I like to shoot straight. I shoot this channel straight, to my detriment. Okay, I would have way more subscribers if I didn't. All right, I'm not here. I'm not looking for. I'm not chasing views, which is why I shoot straight. All right. Here we go. Two of Wands is the overall energy of this reading, fueled by the Page of Pentacles. It's communication. It's somebody here who's figuring something out this month. Oh, absolutely. This month changes people's worldviews. I wrote about that too in my write-up. It changes people's view on things, on how they feel about people and situations in their life. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a game-changing month's energy. And again, it ties a bit with September, or the first half of it anyway. Anyway, it's communication. Somebody here is at least setting the intention this month to change their life in some way, or say something to you, or do something. There's something here. They're learning something this month for sure. So probably in the soul with the Hermit there. Somebody who's been really attached to you for a while. Right here's the energy around your connection with whoever this energy is. I like this energy that's attached to you. I like it in August energy anyway. All right. For some of you, it's the same energy I usually pull on that I say is shit. But in August energy, I like it. I like anybody that's willing to learn something. Okay? People I don't like are people that aren't willing to learn. Those people I don't like. Those people scare the crap out of me. All right? People who aren't willing to learn scare the crap out of me. They always do. You know, for a lot of reasons. More reasons than I could list off here. I don't have time. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how this person is behaving in the 3D, whoever they are. And I think it's just one energy. I do. I think you got one star of the show. One special guest star in August energy. All right, I feel that. Here's their soul. Here's the hidden energy message from the universe, read with the energy of your connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. Anybody tells you they can, run from them like a motherfucker. Take off like a bat out of hell, okay? Because they a charlatan. They're fucking crazy. All right. At the end of the day, here I'm gonna pull some universe cards at the end of the reading, and we're gonna extend this one because this is going to be quite a reading. I can already tell. I'm getting fired up. I haven't even thrown a card yet. We're going to grab one of my offline decks for this one. We're going to clarify one of my more mild offline decks with the Everyday Witches. It's another version of the Witches. I like it. All right. We're going to clarify with that one today. We'll see where that one takes us. Let's see where we go. Energy around your connection. The High Priestess. We pick it up. I'm just telling you. All that shuffling. Right, I did the pre-shuffle, and then I shuffled for the cut cards, and then I shuffled again for this reading we're doing here. We got this as the... We are picking it up from the backside of the pre-shuffle. That is literally what's happening. We are picking it up from the backside of the pre-shuffle. Mind-blowing. So we're going to see where the High Priestess would have taken us. All right? Anyway, I love it when stuff like that happens. It's hidden. There's just a hidden energy. It's hidden. The energy of your connection is hidden. Again, I used, and I'm gonna try to explain this. Okay, the physics of the energy of the month of August are tricky, and I'm not going to go there because I don't want to confuse anybody. So I'm sorry if you're someone who's a total scientist watching me and you're like, dude, go into the physics. I'm not. It's tricky. The energies are fluctuating, and there's a reason for that ties to 50 other things. I'm just going to say this right here is my Christmas present analogy that I gave in my write-up. You might think it's a simple analogy. It's stupid. Oh, why did he write that stupid Christmas thing? Because it's exactly what's motherfucking happening. And I want you to think about it. If you can go deep on anything, you can have deep philosophy on any fucking thing. Think about it. Read the damn story. It's one fucking paragraph. And think about it. It just showed up right here. Hidden. What are Christmas presents? They're fucking wrapped up. You don't know what's under the tree. This is an energy for you. A message for you that you don't know what you don't know. Okay? And I think you're about to find out. I do with the Two of Wands right there. Perfect. Perfect card to fall there. Okay. Fine. It's a wrapped present. Good. We're going to clarify. Don't worry. And one of my offline decks, the Everyday Witches here, will not let us down today. I warmed them up this morning with a reading for a friend of mine. All right, 3D energies. What's the 3D energies around this person? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's fits and stops. It's fits and stops, but it's also the surprise element. Aren't we surprised when we open a gift, right? Okay, well, somebody here is getting the information. Somebody, it's sort of like, how do I explain this? Sort of like some little person, some little elf. We'll go ahead and throw some unicorns and fairies in here. Some little fairy unicorn, right? Some little fairy riding a unicorn rode up to this person and said, I'm going to tell you what's in this gift. So they already know what's in the gift, all right? So somebody here is acting on insider information. And they're making some changes. They may just show up. Somebody definitely wants what's in this gift. They figured out what's in the gift, and they want it. All right? It's the easiest way to explain it. Either way, somebody's making some changes here, and they're happening rather quickly, rather explosively, rather sudden decisions, just like that. Right? I just hypnotized 4 people by accident. I'm sorry. Let yourself go. You're free, right? So every time I snap my finger, you go deeper and deeper, right? Soul energy is here. It bookends the High Priestess. I got to be careful. I'm very good at hypnotizing people. I got to be very fucking careful. High Priestess is 3 of Pentacles. I thought about starting a hypnosis channel once just for fun, but I thought, oh man, the legal ramifications with that, I don't even want to fucking go there. All right. So if I did hypnotize you when I snap my fingers, you're out of it now. Done. You're free. All right. Be cool. Go do something. Operate heavy machinery. 3 of Pentacles here, bookending. The High Priestess backs up what I'm saying. Somebody here is building emotions, building a dream palace, starting over emotionally, whatever it is, based on the information they've got about what's inside this box. Okay. Now, we have to be careful because we talked about this in the pre-shuffle. This is where I have to rewind a little bit. And I said in the pre-shuffle, there's a devil bookended by a seven of swords. And I talked about the seven of swords in my write-up. I said there's that deception in the energy. It's tricky to know what's what. I think somebody here is running with this. I think they think there's more in this box than there is. You know, I think so. I think they're exaggerate. There's an exaggeration here that I feel. I see it with the explosion here. This can be a little bit of overkill. Okay, too much, right? So yeah, somebody here is like, if I'm to take it literally, with the 5D flowing into the 3D, somebody's planning something based on information they got about what's in this box from a fairy riding a unicorn. Okay, well, go ahead and put that in there. Why not? We'll have some fun. And I think they heard what the fairy said, but they kind of ran with it. Got a little batshit crazy with it. So I'm not sure what that means yet. We'll find out when we clarify, but I'm just saying. It's fine. So far, so good. Everything's fine. I think, okay, fine. It's sort of that tails get taller as they get passed on down the line. And the more we feel it and the more we think about it, right? Somebody definitely wants something with you. They definitely want what's in that box. But I think they're delusional about what's in that box. I think it's smaller than what they think it is. Could be on the DF side, it's smaller, meaning, you know, you might be disappointed by who's showing up here. I don't know yet. Let's talk to the universe, the fickle old gal, okay? Right here, the hidden energy. It's red with the present. Maybe we find out. Maybe this is the fairy riding a unicorn. I don't know. I'm trying to keep my fairy-loving unicorn people happy. Okay, that's all. Can't always talk about pickup trucks, shotguns, and 8-point bucks. All right, we can't. All right, right here. Seven of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. There's more to okay. I had it backwards. I have to correct myself. I felt the energy right. I just had it backwards. Again, the deception, the Seven of Swords. That's what I'm trying. It's played out right here. I'm trying to tell you, if you read cards or you fancy yourself intuitive, be fucking careful in this energy. I had it backwards. There's more in this box than what they realize. They're looking at it as, oh, it's just, you know, one thing. It's just one little thing. It's no big deal. The fairy on the unicorn didn't tell them everything that's in the box. There's more in here than we realize. This, for example, the Seven of Pentacles on the Light Seer deck is that guy, and he's standing there in the dirt. He's got a whole bunch of pentacles under the ground. There's a whole bunch of seeds under the ground. Yeah, there's a lot more to the story than what this person realizes. So I had it right, but I had it backwards. And that's going to happen to you a lot. I'm glad that happened, because you can see, even with me, and I'm pretty decent. I've been reading energy, you know, been this freak. And I say that with love, since I was 4 years old. And even I got it backwards. So be careful. Weigh the facts, weigh the whatever. I get the benefit of pulling extra cards and getting to make sure I'm right. I always cross-check myself. All right? So, that being said, there's more to the story here than even they realize. Which does explain the Three of Pentacles here a little bit. That should be a bigger card to go with that. All right? All right. All right, potential final outcome then. Red with the Ace of Wands. The Four of Wands. See, it's bigger than they think. It's exactly what the universe just told us here, where I corrected myself. Look, they think it's just that one wand. It's not one wand. It's four. Okay, I'm just giving you an example of the energy. It's not really what the cards mean here, but it's how the energy flows. All right. Someone's behaving like it's just one wand in the box, like they got the low-end model of whatever it is they wanted in that box, right? They got the base model. No, you got the full-on deluxe motherfucker, the real expensive one. 4 wands. All right, you should be making plans for 4 wands. The end result is communication. You see the blue in the middle? That's throat chakra. We have communication that has the potential to go pretty deep with whoever this is, because I see them showing up. I get it. All right, we're back and ready to clarify. Here we go. Shuffling the deck here. We're going to clarify with the witches, see what they have to say here. Let's do it. High Priestess. Why is it here? Tell me about the High Priestess. Let's do this. The High Priestess. Tell me about this present. What do you want to tell me here, universe? Huh? 4 of Pentacles. Something's held back. Something about this energy. I mean, it's a hidden energy and it's a hold back energy. There's some sort of, there's something within someone's feelings that are attached to you that are missing from this equation. They're missing the point of something here, okay? Maybe they're afraid of it, and that's why, I don't know. It could be automatic, like, you know, sort of like the way our minds protect us from trauma or something. I don't know. It could be for some of them, but mostly it's just about, it's an energy of held back on top of a hidden energy, and, you know, something hidden behind the gift. Again, I think it backs up what I said in my little analogy about the fairy riding the damn unicorn didn't tell this person everything that's inside this box. All right, what's on top? Yeah, see? Hidden. Hidden energy on top of hidden energy, the moon. I get it. I think the fairy ride the unicorn did tell them what everything that's in this box, but I think they blocked out, la 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 la, don't want to hear it, the stuff that scares the shit out of them, because I got fear here and I got fear here. Why is the moon here? A lot of hidden energy here, holding back, hidden. I mean, it's the epitome of a present, isn't it? Right? The paper covers the thing up, and sometimes you disguise it in a weird box, sort of a thing. You know, I mean, you think it's a pair of shoes and it's something great instead, or vice versa. Why is the moon here? The Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody's afraid. Oh God, how do I phrase this? The universe is like, somebody's afraid that it's actually a good gift. If I'm to use the gift analogy, somebody is afraid that it's a good gift. They like what they heard was in the box, and it scared them because it means a new beginning for them. Or it's real. It's something where they have to be real in order to get it. Right? Sort of a thing like that. I mean, that's the best I can say. I will say that this is the pathway to the Ten of Pentacles. So the final outcome is somebody coming to get this. But I can't tell if they're holding back out of fear or whatever. I don't know yet. I got to keep pulling. But yeah, we got a lot of holding back here. I think it's more a case of somebody realizes that it's this. I think my read is right. Somebody realizes that it's a big deal, that it's everything. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's everything they wanted. And they just are holding back the stuff that they're afraid of. You know, picking and choosing. They cherry picking what makes them feel okay. So you do have somebody, that's why you have somebody showing up with one wand to get four. All right, a little bit of that. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Why is it here? Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Oh shit! I came back from taking a piss and I grabbed the regular witches. I said I was going to clarify with the everyday, one of my offline decks, didn't I? Oh shit! I'm sorry. I just instinctively went to the other deck. Okay, well, here we go. Ace of Wands. I remember now. Here we go. I'm sorry about that. This is a crazy reading. Crazy month of energy and crazy reading. We got all kinds of decks falling on the table here. All right. Let's do the everyday witches then. Fine. See what they have to say about this Ace of Wands. This was spot on from our regular witches. Hell, maybe I'll go back and forth and use both. I don't know. I'll use whichever one calls to me for a given card to clarify. How about that? I mean, I don't know. Whatever. We just make it work here. Oh, man. Yep. What did I tell you? Seven of Swords. It's a Seven of Swords. It's that deception again. It's that deceptive energy. Somebody thinks it's one wand. They just looking at it as one wand. Somebody's fooling themselves here. In some capacity. Someone attached to you this month is fooling themselves where you're concerned or where your connection's concerned. And that's what happens when we don't look at the whole thing. When, I'm afraid of that, I'm not going to look at that. I'm just going to look at the stuff that makes me happy. You don't want to do that. You don't even want to do that kind of research when you're getting a dog, or getting a pet. That's why pets end up on Craigslist. Birds in particular, touchy subject for me with my Flem the Parrot being the mascot of the channel. Birds end up on Craigslist all the time because people didn't do proper research. Oh, it's pretty, I just want to get it. No, you got to see if it's for your home, if it works for you. You got to understand the personality of the given species, understand that a bird isn't a dog, and they're not a cat. They're their own little thing, and you have to understand how they work. Most people just don't do that kind of diligence. It's pretty, I want it. Right? Somebody here is just looking at your connection in a way that makes them feel good. Oh, it's pretty, I want it. And they're not looking at the stuff that scares the living crap out of them. All right, anyway. What do we get here? The star. Yeah. Okay, why is the star here? Oh shit. Okay. I'm sorry. It's an Ace of Cups. Somebody's manifesting a new love, but I think what the universe is bringing them is out of their depth. In other words, there's nothing else for the universe to give this person. They're manifesting new love. There's nothing else the universe has that it can give them except your connection. The problem is your connection scares the shit out of them. You know, or it's a gift they're not ready for, but you got to bring a gift. Right? That kind of thing. Sort of like giving a 12-year-old a car. You don't have anything else for them. They can't use the car yet because they're too young to drive, but you got to bring a gift. Well, we'll just give them the car, let it sit for, 4 years or so, which isn't good for the car. But anyway, we'll leave that out of this analogy. But at the end of the day, it's a bit what it's like. The universe is bringing them your connection because it's got nothing else to bring them, and they're manifesting a new beginning. I get that here with the Three of Pentacles, especially as it ties to the Ace of Wands. So they're getting a gift that's out of their depth, okay? And you're that gift. Now, how does that play out to you? I mean, what does that mean for you? Well, what's that mean to me, Steve? Well, hopefully you paid attention to the pre-shuffle and what I said there, okay? You got to weigh this out. This is Pentacles, the balance between Pentacles and Cups for you. Does this make sense? Or, is this person not ready for me yet? I don't know. I do see somebody showing up. I got 4 wands in the final outcome. And I think the universe is just giving them what it can. This is what they got. But it's too much for them. There's too much in here. Then again, even when I pulled this, I did feel a lot of deception here. And sure enough, the 7 of Swords came out crossing right there. I did feel somebody here is not looking, not getting or I thought they were exaggerating it at first. But the reality is it's bigger than what they think. Because they're afraid to look at the whole picture. Which is the same, something like a pet, like a bird, for example, is an emotional purchase. A lot of people get them because they're just pretty. And the problem is, if they did the full research, they'd probably see that it's not right for their life. It's not right for their home. They live in a chaotic home. If you live in a chaotic home, the bird's going to pick up on that, and you're going to have a chaotic bird who's going to be screeching all the time. And that's why they end up on Craigslist. I live in a very mellow home. I got a very mellow bird. He's cool. He's content just to sleep most of the day. The bird mimics the home that it's in. But a lot of people don't do the research. They go, oh, it's pretty. I want that. Right? I get the cage. It'll look nice here in the kitchen, in the corner. They're afraid that if they do the research, then they won't want it. And they want it because it's an emotional purchase. Okay? You follow? That's kind of what's here. Somebody wants your connection. It's an emotional purchase for them. But they're pushing back all the stuff they don't want to look at because they're afraid if they look at that, then they won't want it and they won't do it. Right? It's ill thought out on their part, but it's the story of the DMs in this cycle playing out in August's crazy chaotic energy. All right? Always do the research. It's better to do the research on anything, a person, a bird, a car, a house, whatever. It's better to do the research and dodge a bullet than it is just to make a superficial decision. Oh, it's pretty, I want it. Right? You wouldn't buy a house without having an inspection done. Fucking hell. All right. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody here, the universe is giving them something. The only thing it can give them, which is your connection, which keeps circling them and orbiting them. And, I got nothing. I got nothing here. I got to go back to the regular witches for the soul. See, I told you, we're probably going to bounce back and forth. Okay. How cool is that? I love bouncing back and forth between decks. That's like something I'd do offline. That's crazy. Anyway. It is what it is. 3 of Pentacles. Talk to me about it. Let's talk to the witches. There we go. I already got my card pull here. All right. Temperance. Yeah. All the happy stuff. All the good stuff. All the rainbows. Look, we've been talking about unicorns, and there's a rainbow right there. It's all the happy stuff. They think that this feels really good. It feels good. I want it. It's actually a fairly... The way in the context, it's a superficial thing. It makes them feel good, so they want it. But there's no pushing back all the stuff that you don't want to look at isn't the way to go. Okay, what's on top? Yeah, the 8 of Wands. They're moving forward. They're moving forward, but it's a bit of pie in the sky. I'm only drawn. Forget the whole card. That's all the energy that's coming off of it. Forget everything below that. It's just that. Okay? Might as well be a 10 of cups. Fairyland. Okay. Why is the 8 of wands here? The Hierophant. Yeah. Again, they're moving forward with a connection that's out of their depth. Big time. I'll show you out of their depth. This is a big card, right? They're moving forward. Very powerful soul connection. This book ends your soul connection. And this is a very powerful card. Temperance. This is in the base energy of their soul. Is a very weak card. It's the 3 of Pentacles. This is bullshit compared to this and this. And this is about forward movement. So again, it's what I said. You're a bird and somebody's buying you because you're pretty. They didn't do the research to see whether you fit into their home or not, or whether or not they're a bird person, or what your personality is, or how to train you, or whatever. They had no idea. It's just pretty. I want it. The universe is bringing them this because it's what's flowing in the energy. It's like hitting them like a log floating down a river, and it runs right into them. And they like it, but the parts that they don't want to look at, they're pushing back. Okay, they're out of their depth here. Let's talk about it. We see it here too. We see the same thing. A weaker card, a powerful card here. 4 wands instead of 1. We're just looking at the numbers there. And again, we did have 7 swords crossing there. All right, let's talk to the universe about 7 pentacles here. Let's go. What do you want to tell me, universe? What do you want to tell me? Am I using the right witches? Yeah? Okay. I think we're going to use the everyday ones for that one, the final outcome, to tie with there. I think that position is everyday, and the rest on the outliers are the witches. Okay. I get it. All right. It's cool. All right. What you want to tell me? Ace of Swords. What's fueling that? 3 of Swords. Yeah. It's a glazing over. Someone knows what they're hiding. Okay? They're aware that there's a lot there. They just... It's too painful to look at. It's what I said. And underneath that is the 10 swords. Yeah. Again, it's too painful to look at. It's easier just to look at a superficial page of cups. It's easier to do a page of cups here. It's everything I already said. If they do the research, they won't come in. If they realize it's out of their depth, they'll be afraid. But they really... Something about August... I'm just going to say this. Take it for what it's worth to you. Something about the month of August energy, and again, I'm not a Time Lord, could be early September. Somebody attached to you really fucking wants you. Okay? They want what they want. It's an emotional purchase for them. That's why the pre-shuffle came out for you. Don't make any emotional purchases. Those are tied to the devil and the 7 of Swords. They had the 7 of Swords there. Okay? Just weigh it out. Weigh out the pentacles and the cups. Find some balance. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Somebody here is just... What's on top? Jesus. Yeah, there's the Ace of Pentacles. The card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here from another deck? There it is. The Ace of Pentacles. Things that have... There's a lot that's slowing them down. Okay? There's a lot that they're afraid of. There's a lot that they don't know. But the energy is coming in anyway. The universe is like, yep, Steve's right. They're manifesting, or they wanted this. It's the only connection I've got to give them, is what the universe is saying. This is all I got. You called for an Uber. They called for an Uber. All I've got to send them is grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. I don't care if they got to be at the airport in an hour. It's going to be a while. You better hope that airport is less than 15 miles away. All right? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? The Hangman. Yeah, the Hangman. No good luck. Somebody's just looked. This is red with the 10 of Pentacles. And this is the pinnacle pentacle of the 10 of Pentacles. Say that 10 times fast. Right here. Hangman, red with 10 pentacles. Somebody just stuck on this. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I said about the parrot. Poor parrots, I feel bad for them. I hope I don't come back as a parrot. They are the most resold animal, and they're so fucking sensitive, it pisses me off. That is so mean to do that. It's terrible. I can feel their pain, right? Can't even go to pet stores. I'm glad they don't have birds there too much anymore. That being said, at the end of the day, it's a good example of what we're talking about here. It's just somebody's just fixated on the beautiful picture. That's it. All the other stuff, I don't want to look at it. It's the universe backing it up. But with the Hangman that leads to our final outcome, somebody about to get some new perspective. Somebody, which people often do, using the bird as an analogy again. Oh, it's pretty. I want to have it. First night in their home, it's a fucking nightmare. It's like, oh shit. Right? Actually, they might get away with it for a few nights. Usually they quiet because they don't know the new surroundings. And once they start to lighten up after a few days, or if you're me, 10 minutes. You know, old Flam the parrot, he lightened up in about 10 minutes. Lady I got him from said, oh, he's probably not going to eat for a few days. Don't worry, he's not sick. Okay? Right. I took him back to the house. I put him in the little cage I had for him. I went to take a piss. I came out. He was already stuffing his face with food. You know, all this. He's perfectly fine. Okay. I knew we was going to be friends for a long time at that point. All right? We read the energy. We got it. The energy was a good match. This person here, you have a good match if they look at this stuff. Okay? This is a powerful connection. But somebody here, you're going to, either you or somebody gets a new perspective and figures out there's not an energy match here. Somebody figures out they made a mistake pretty quick. All right? Just like 80% of bird purchasers do. Somebody figures out they made a mistake just going for the pretty thing. Oh, it's pretty, I gotta have it. This connection could be 10 pentacles. This energy, whoever this person is, I'll just say it, they're not ready for what this is. They're not ready for it. Because I know, because they're pushing this back, right? Okay. Nothing there. We got to use the everyday. We're going to shuffle. Let's do it. Tell me about the Four of Wands. What's the final? I was right. I could shuffle all day with that other deck. I'm not going to get anything. It's crazy energy, crazy reading. The readings are going to be nuts in August around here. All right? I'm sorry, but they are. And I'm going to do my best job possible for you sorting through this energy. All right? I promise you. And if I have to go a little slower and take my time, so be it. I'm not going to give you a bad reading. I'm going to make sure I'm right. I'm going to make sure everybody's on the same page and we all understand. It's complex energy. Right up till, well, I would say right up till Rocktober, it's complex energy. After that, it starts to even out. But once we get in Scorpio season, I hulk up, as those of you been here a while know. I can already feel it coming. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Four of Cups. Somebody here is about to learn a lesson. They're about to learn. They come in with one wand to get four. Okay? Can I phrase it that way? One wand, four. I've already, it's Four Cups. It's an energy around it of this is not what they opened the gift, and it's because they knew that it was bigger than they thought. They knew it was more than just the one wand in there. And yet, for some reason, somebody here just realizes this is too much to handle. It's too much. Okay? I don't know. All right, what's on top? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles was crossing here from another deck. Okay? Four of Pentacles. Again, somebody here is, they open the gift and they instantly piss themselves. We got a real urine theme going with this reading, between me and anyway, at the end, two urine stories and the urine pissing themselves here. What the hell's going on? Four of Pentacles. I mean, they're afraid. It's the same thing. Somebody's afraid that the very thing they were afraid to look at, they're forced to look at. And now it's like, now what do I do? Look at the guy on the card here. Never mind Four Cups. Never mind meetings. Every deck the picture tells the story. Okay? Just look at the guy. He's like, oh, what do I do now? Now what? Right? It almost looks like, oh, shit. I knew this was here. I knew it. And it's like somebody here is confronted with that which they're afraid of. What they pushed back, they're confronted with when they show up. Why? Because you're you. Right? I mean, you're not showing up here. You only showed up in the pre-shuffle with some advice. But this is what's going on. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The Eight of Cups. Again, it's just... Yeah, I mean, it's 8 cups. It's 8 broken cups. It's walk away, right? Someone's not ready for this. There's an energy. I'm just going to put it to you this way for you, okay? It's very clear in the energy, so I'm just going to make it clear in my words. There's something about the month of August, and we're just going to call it that, the month of August. There's something about the month of August where somebody is absolutely interested in you, okay? And they're about to find out that you're way out of their league. Okay? Way the fuck out of their league. I don't know if this is your long lost runner, if this is a new soulmate, someone holding on to feelings. It could be the copy boy at work, got a big crush on you, finally gets up the nerve to have you. You have some kind of soul connection, and it's just that you're way out of their league. Okay? Way out. So I don't know, but somebody does realize that here. Okay? It is what it is. It's a whole lot of with the four of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups, it's a whole, and this red with the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles red with the Star. This is a whole lot of, for somebody. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And they do. And it offers a whole new perspective here for sure. All right? We got a hell of a reading to pull in the extended. This is crazy. This is crazy town. We got to find out who this is or what this connection is. All right? Well, I also want to pull on you a little bit more. This is important energy this month. It's a powerful month. The Zodiac fly-through is going to be very interesting, I think. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Give me, what else you want to tell everybody, universe? Give me 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. Give me some information. Be careful. Yeah, that's a great summation. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. It applies to you, and it might apply to you, and it definitely applies to an energy attached to you. Could apply to both. Maybe you've wished for this person. Maybe this is the long-lost runner for some of you. All right? Be careful what you wish for. Because the universe is giving you, it's like Christmas. All right? You have to give a present. You can't just, I'm going to blow it off. I'm not going to give a present. I'll bring it in February. You don't get to do that. It's Christmas. The present's supposed to be given on the fucking day. You don't, I'll give it to you in February. You don't do that. So what I'm saying is the universe, for some reason with this energy, has to provide something. Is granting wishes. The wish must be granted. And it's like a whole lot of somebody here is just, it's getting something that's way out of their league. It's just too much. It's just too much for them to handle. They're getting almost everything. They're getting it with all the fears attached and everything, which in turn is scaring the crap out of them. You know. So, I don't know. I don't know who this is. Either way, be careful what you wish for. Either them, you, or both. All right, 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What do we get? There you are. You finally showed up. Queen of Pentacles. And here's your 4. I'm sorry. The 4 of Cups was crossing here. 4 of Cups. That's 4 Pentacles. 4 Cups was crossing, I believe, right? Yeah, there it is. 4 Cups at the bottom. Here it is again. Right there. There's a Wheel of Fortune. And here's 9 Swords. Okay? You're way out of their league. I mean, it's just straight up. It's just for some reason in the month of August, somebody really wants you. Somebody's getting their wish and you're it. Okay? You're somebody's make-a-wish. They got no idea. They're just getting you, coming towards you because they like a superficial picture of what could be. They have no idea the depth of what they're getting into because they didn't bother to look at it. They were afraid to. And that which they were afraid to look at confronts you. It's a good lesson for life. The things we're afraid to look at come back to bite us. You got to look at everything. You got to research all of it. If you're buying a car, you're buying a house, if it's a medical condition, if it's anything, you've got to look at the stuff you're afraid to look at. Otherwise, it comes back to bite you. It applies to people as well. Okay? So with this here, somebody here is just not looking deep enough into the connection. I think you understand this connection with whoever this is. Or you at least understand your emotions. All right? So what you're weighing is whether or not, you know, you're the adult deer. They're the little Page of Pentacles right there. I think somebody here ends up in a lot of anxiety over this. It's an energy here with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups of something they want but they shouldn't want. Okay? And I think they find that out. I think they find that out by showing up. They're moving forward with something that's way out of their league here. So I think for a lot of you, this is somebody else besides your long-lost runner. This feels to me like the copy boy at work kind of. It really does. I mean, just as an example, it feels to me like some sort of tertiary connection or something like that. But it's, yeah, you're very attractive. I definitely see that the DF side is very attractive this month, which is probably why you got the pre-shuffle you got in this reading. So please pay attention to that, okay? Pay attention to what I said. I don't remember what I said, but pay attention. All right, I'm going to extend this one. I want to find out more about you in this month. I'm going to find out more about this, whatever the fuck this is, this connection, because it's interesting to me. All right? All right, that's it. If you want the extended, it's the only one I'm extending for the whole month fly-through. So if you want the extended, the link's in the description. I definitely want it. This is interesting. Hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. It's honest. It's an honest read. I even corrected myself at one point as the universe corrected me. So I like it when that happens. All right? So, yeah. All right. Good luck.